Hi everybody, my name is Jansen. I just wanted to talk a little bit about abortion in the church today. I'm not going to get into whether abortion is right or wrong. I believe it is, and God's on the side of life, but I think the issue runs deeper than most church people believe. I wrestled with these questions in my mind for a few years, which when I was wrestling with my own salvation and being secure in my salvation, I just had a lot of, this kind of just kept running over and over in my mind. If the church is right, and people that don't believe in this life go to hell, but aborted babies, since they're definitely before the made up age of accountability, they go to heaven to be with the Lord. I couldn't get over my mind that, and this seems like a messed up thought, but that they were the most fortunate people. They didn't have to struggle with believing, or struggle against sin, or live in the world with evil. They just went straight to be with the Lord, not having known the evil that's in this world and struggle against it, and to fight against Satan and all that. But that's kind of a messed up thought. Why would God be on the side of life and want these babies to be born if they had the best and the easiest way straight to be with Him? I struggled with that for a long time. And I mean, wrestling between the theologies of Calvinism and Arminianism, if you get down to it and think about the Calvinistic person's point of view, that everyone's predestined to whether they're going to believe and go to heaven before they're even born or not. They go to hell if they're not predestined. Then the issue of abortion is a moot point for the Calvinist, really, because God's already decided if this baby is aborted or not. In the end, in the most important state, the eternal state, they've been predetermined whether they're going to be with the Lord or not. With the Arminianist, it's if they really believe that babies go to heaven that are aborted, then people that abort their kids might be the greatest evangelists in the world, because they all go to heaven without having to struggle with the decision. Which, I mean, it's just, these are questions I wrestled with for a long time. I did have a Christian tell me once that aborted babies go to hell, and because they didn't have the chance to come to faith in Jesus. And that ideology goes totally against the character of God, that God is love, that He would even allow these people to be created in the womb just to be aborted and go straight to hell. And that'd be all of them. I just can't, there's just no way. And so I continued wrestling with this, because neither the Calvinistic point of view nor the Arminians' point of view led to any true answers. We can go on. Both Calvinistic preachers and Arminian preachers have talked about the age of accountability. If these babies are saved from being aborted and then die within the age of accountability, they're saved. But if they end up living longer than that, then they're put into the position of having to believe or be damned forever. And I just can't get my mind around that. And I don't believe that anymore. The only way that seems to reconcile these thought battles I had in my mind is coming to the realization that Jesus did save everyone, that he did reconcile everyone to God the Father through his sacrifice. So those aborted babies are saved. Children before the age of accountability that's been made up by the church are saved. Those that don't come to faith in this life are also saved. Because faith is a gift from the Lord anyway. The scripture tells us that. So the only way that I can see that leads to truth, and which is Jesus, is that he paid for everyone and bought them. I'm not saying that those that don't believe in this life don't go through the lake of fire after this life, but even the lake of fire in itself is a redemptive and loving act on the part of God, because he will bring everything to goodness in him and in Jesus. So the issue with abortion, I don't have the people that are pro-abortion. I don't have a beef with them because they're messed up mostly because of the church is telling them not to kill these babies with their mouth, and with the same mouth they tell them, well, if you don't believe this, you're going to hell anyway. It doesn't represent the heart of God. And it really messed me up for a long time, until the Lord helped me see the truth that he is completely loving, completely redemptive, and Jesus has accomplished the great work he came to accomplish, and now he's seated at the right hand of the Father, making intercession for us. And I thank the Lord for that. So I just wanted to maybe put this thought in some other people's minds to really think through the deeper issues on abortion, because God is on the side of life. He wants these babies to be born so they can live in this life and come to know him, come to understand what he's done for them. That he doesn't want them robbed of that chance. But we got to get down to the truth of matters, the reasons why the unsaved world looks at Christians with such confusion, because we tell them that this life matters, but that the same God that values that life doesn't value their life if they don't come to faith in this life. Well, I hope this helps some other people think about it a little bit and maybe come to know the truth like I have, that Jesus is so wonderful and has accomplished so much, that the Father had a good plan from the very beginning. Thank him for that it's not up to us, because we would fail miserably. Have a good day, everyone.